So I was fully prepared to do a display or nay on the Bane maquette today, and then this showed up on my feed last night. What? What's up, YouTube land? Thank you for joining me for another Display or Nay Collecting News episode. If this is your first time on the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, and smack that bell to stay up to date on all of our collecting content that we provide. Dudes, I legit jumped out of bed last night when I saw this thing. A Tusken Raider, man. I can't believe they're actually going to do a statue of this. I'm on in bed last night going over in my head what I'm going to talk about with the Bane maquette. And then the clouds broke and the statue gods were all like, "George, we bequeath on you this special gift for your show." Right on, brothers. I'm going to rock the shit out of this episode. For real though, I cannot wait till Collectors Zone list this on their site so I can use my MCE code and save some money on it. I am legit excited for this thing to come out. Just like with the Gamorrean Guard that was released with the Mythos line, this is not a character that gets done too often. There's actually a Sideshow premium format version of the Tusken Raider done some time ago. So Sideshow must still have the license. Why they haven't come up with another one in recent times, I don't know. But I am super excited that Kotobukiya did this is because this thing is looking badass. The art on this one is done by Takashi Okazaki. Yo, George, who the hell is Takashi Okazaki? Well, he's the same mastermind behind the art and the story of Afro Samurai, and I love that show. The art style on that was fantastic, and he brought all of that to this piece right here. This is actually the second artist that Kotobukiya uses for their Artifacts Artist Series line, but this is really the third statue in the line. There were two other statues released before done by another artist, and that was one of Kylo Ren and another of Rey. Now, those were done kind of like in an anime style. Not really my thing, but they still look pretty cool. Got kind of simple bases. So those were the two original pieces in the line. Now they dropped this one, and wow, this is a huge improvement in my opinion. It just looks like starkly different than the two original pieces. So I don't know how well they would all fit together side by side. I feel like I could just start with this one and hopefully move forward. This one is just special to me. It has a dynamic feel to it, but it's unmistakably a museum pose. What I like about it is that it exudes character. You know, the Tusken Raiders are known for stalking their prey out in the deserts of Tatooine. And that's what this looks like this guy's doing right here. He looks like he's standing high above a cliff, looking down on his prey, getting ready to fire on him with that rifle of his. Unlike the two previous statues in this series, the base here really sets the scene and tells a story. I like that it has all those textures with the rubble and the rock. The skulls really add some, death and menacing feel to it. And it just sets a scene. It's not overly huge. It doesn't take away from the character, but it still places this guy square in Tatooine. When I see it, I feel like I can see like a skeleton of a crate dragon in the far backdrop. Yo, what the hell's a crate dragon? Y'all really need to get up on your Star Wars lore. I love that old, tattered, and disheveled look of the cloak. It definitely has browns and siennas and blacks in there and everything with the paint color, but it has a lot of vibrant feel to it. It doesn't feel like it's just one color, and I think that looks really cool. I love that it looks all ripped. It looks worn. It looks like what I would expect to see from Star Wars. Also, the way it's flowing like that, it almost makes me feel like he's in a sandstorm, so that's what really gives this whole dynamic feel to it. The rifle that he's holding in his hand has a slick look to it. I like that it's got like that nice wood and the gold in there and everything. Just gives it a nice real feel about it. So I think that looks really cool as well. And then while you can't get expression because he has the mask on, he still has a very menacing look. So I think they did a great job with that as well. This to me truly is a very special piece, I think. If this was a Mythos statue, this would complement the original Obi-Wan Kenobi that Sideshow did years ago. Now, while I've been going on and on about the art, which is really what's important about the statue, the thing about it that doesn't work for me is that if it's like the others, it's 1/7 scale, which is a very odd scale. I've heard of 1/8 scale statues. I've seen the 1/6 scale statues, which I like the 1/6 and the 1/5. Those are a little bit easy to display. 1/7, it's just out there. The other thing is that if it's like the others in the line, this is going to be an ABS plastic statue. I collect mostly polystone statues. So if you're like me, that's something else that may not fit in with what you like to collect. All right, and then no price has been set yet, but if it's like the others in the line, this one's going to be about $170. So that's something to consider as well. For an ABS statue that's a 1/7 scale, that might be a little bit pricey. So is this a display or nay? Abso-freaking-lutely it's a display. I love this statue. Now, yes, it's not the scale I like to collect. Yes, it's an ABS plastic statue. I get that. And yes, it's $170. I'm not really feeling the price as much. I could be much more happy at that scale and that material at more like $140. You know, 170 is a little bit pushing it, but it's not too far off base. I still love this piece, and I am a proponent for making new pieces, something that we haven't seen in a while, you know? I don't want to see another Darth Maul, and I don't want to see another fucking Batman, you know? Make me something different, and this, to me, speaks that. So if I'm going to be up here telling you guys that's what I want, of course I'm going to get this thing. Now, if you all are with me and you're going to pick this one up, head over to Collector Zone and use the code MCE to save yourself some money. We spend too much goddamn money in this industry. It's good if we could save a little bit of money. Real easy code, MCE at checkout, all right? So that's my thoughts on it. That's this collector's thoughts on it. As always, I'm interested to hear what you guys think. I think you guys should buy what you like. I'm not telling you guys should go buy this one. If you guys love it, buy it. If not, move on to the next one. No hard feelings, man. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. As always, thank you for joining me. And until next time, guys, keep it marvelous.